Hey, crypto media friends. Welcome to an Overtime on Top of the Overtime show because we have an airdrop coming from Strange Clans. If you guys are fans of the show, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification because if you were a fan of the show, subscribe to the show, you would have known about Strange Clans and you would have got in on the Town 1 NFTs. And let me tell you the difference between Town 1 and Town 2. Oh boy, let's take a look. So this is the Passage airdrop. This is smart on their part because they're going to do an airdrop concurrently with an opening of a market. And I think that this is something that's very common right now for marketplaces to do an airdrop to try and get people into the marketplace. And so right now it's been vampire drops for people who operate in open seas. But here it's a bit more targeted, and I think this is a clever play. For me, it was a very clever play early on. I saw Strange Clans is just a one project on top of this platform that they call Passage. And Passage essentially will be the first marketplace of NFTs on the Cosmos ecosystem. And so by doing their own, they're going to have a marketplace, and they're going to be doing it on Juno. And so they're utilizing and leveraging so many of the great tools within the Cosmos ecosystem that I was just so bullish early on with this project because I could see them take advantage of using the multiple blockchains available on this ecosystem, especially Akash. We're big fans here of Akash. The AWS alternative being decentralized servers that at a tenth of the cost. And so those who are into Akash kind of knew about this because they're just like, well, there's going to be a game powered by Akash servers. Now, when we're talking about a game, we're not just talking about, some 8-bit thing. We're talking about, and I'm going to run some footage for you guys today, something run on Unreal Engine. If you don't know what Unreal Engine is, you can sort of get into the, I'll show you the difference, but take a look at what Unreal Engine does for games and how it's revolutionized the ability to build out a world and provide textures and movement that is uncomparable to any game that we're seeing, certainly in the NFT space. It's just kind of the run-of-the-mill of what they use now. And all your AAA games, to a degree, they can kind of build off from there. They have their own proprietary systems of doing this, but giving this look of a full world that's moving constantly, that looks beautiful and gorgeous. And so if you were if you're a fan of the channel, you would have gotten in on Town 1 NFTs, and you could do a max of 3, and for that, you're going to get 5,700 Passage tokens. One Passage token equals one Passage token. This is what they tell you, like just to say, like, hey, this isn't real money. You can't exchange this for real cash. You're going to be able to, no financial advice, but this is the game, right? You get the airdrop, you figure out, somebody's going to set up a pool, and it'll be up to you if you needed to cash out of that in any degree. The great thing is not only are you getting dropped these tokens, you're also given a marketplace in which you can sell those specific Town 1 NFTs and Town 2 NFTs, which you haven't been able to previous, and that was the big gamble with us, right? We wanted to play this game. We knew we weren't going to be able to pump and dump because of the way that they were rolling these out. And so with the advent of having Passage, there's some advantageousness of having some Passage tokens in their world of, ostensibly these 8 characters that are in this world. And the 2D just really doesn't give justice to what I think they're about to do here, especially with the world. The characters, I'm very interested in seeing what they look like in 3D. We know what happens when we see a 2D rendering of a character and we ape in onto something and we get the 3D. Oh gosh, thoughts and prayers to the Pixelmon people. I was like aghast. I don't know how you guys took that, but man, I was shocked. I was like, that's a rug. I was like, I felt really bad for people because it was something I was thinking about sharing with the community here, because I was like, wow, this is interesting and it's cool and I get the concept and I feel like it's on trend, but for me it wasn't moving the needle much, and so I didn't want to share it with you guys. I'm glad I didn't. Holy cow, those reveals were really bad. And so with these tokens, you can there's farming. And then there's, on top of land and stuff like that, there's, this sort of Travelers Guild. Those who hold passage tokens will be part of the Travelers Guild and have access to exclusive in-game areas, the exclusive Discord. And so they're trying to establish, the utility for this token beyond the marketplace. So it's adding so much value. You not only get an immediate use within a marketplace, you get in-game utility. And this is where, again, I was so bullish on this, guys. I rarely use this term bullish, but this is something to be bullish about. I was taking a look at they just kind of very quietly dropped some in-game play as he was showing an influencer kind of, what it looks like. And let me see if I can kind of play for you guys. But look at the way that grass is moving. Look at the sky. This is not something we've known to associate with Web3 at the moment. This is, a very experienced team that's used to developing for brands, worlds, and immersive experiences within 3D spaces. And so, and they've done it. Like you can see them building it out. What I think, again, is they're doing very interestingly is they're incorporating this idea that the character ostensibly could somehow house an interface for video interaction. And man, I'm so excited to see how Akash is going to be handling this, because just the processing power is so immense and incredible in the environments. And then they're going to incorporate a video. And as you kind of saw from that quick demo, a relativeness to sound based upon, where you're at. And so it's probably not working on this mic, but, just the ability to get a sense of somebody coming closer and near or from this distance, incorporated into, again, the lushness of this environment that's created by Unreal Engine. And so all these elements are coming together into something that ostensibly could become playable. They've limited to 5,000 per town, and so I think that hopefully that gives it a bit of a capacity that's manageable to some degree. Not everybody's going to be on at the same time, but it's going to be very interesting to see, is it able to run and to play, and I think it's an exciting project to keep an eye on. It's about 3 days away, September 28th, Monday. They're going to be launching these marketplace, and you're going to be able to go to it. And if you bought the NFTs, you're going to be able to sell them. And again, on the Juno network, it's just a really fantastic use of a project coming into a space and getting the support of an entire ecosystem, a community ecosystem that's allowing them to develop a full stack, in a sense, of use within an ecosystem. And they're going to deliver clearly, I think, on a world that's playable within that. And I think what they're also doing is they're about to deliver on ostensibly the first NFT marketplace within the Cosmos ecosystem. And we like first. That's why I told you to be first onto this, because this is the first NFT coming out of the Cosmos ecosystem. And they're doing it in just such a big way. There's such great vision here. And again, I'm not... I rarely... That's the thing, is just like sometimes I look at the characters and I'm like, how... I don't know, that could go so many ways in 3D, right? I hope for the best for this team, because I think it's a really dynamic vision, and I'm looking forward to experiencing the drop with you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Put in the comments if you got in on this, because I'm just happy to hear that I was able to give you guys some real effing alpha. This is a project that is just legit, not this Pixelmon BS rug pull stuff. This is why I look and try and work for you guys to find these. There's so many more people now in this space. I've been doing this for a year now almost. A lot of people have jumped into this space, who want to tell you the next top 10 NFT, and they're just listing things that they got from some alpha group. Honestly, they're on the same discords that we're all on. I try to challenge you guys to do your own research, because when you're looking at a lot of these hype cycles, they're just not healthy for people getting into them. They're pretty gosh darn disastrous financially, and we've been seeing a lot of that in this space recently. It's just not conducive to building community and all these sort of things that we love and cherish about this space. And so that's why I'm trying to present the best projects, the projects of worth that I think are going to stand the test of time and achieve these things of pushing the space into areas that they're going to be exciting to be in together as a community. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. I'll see you guys.